Hi guys, it's Belle, and yet again, stupid kids have made a trend, mocking self-harm on social media. It's called the cutting challenge. Great. No. I'm on this website and it says, the cutting challenge on social media, a dangerous trend among kids. When I cut myself, it hurt really bad, and since I was using safety scissors, it took a while to do it, says Jessica Phillips. I have no words. The 17-year-old says she was pressured by classmates to cut her own forearm when she was in middle school. So this is a bunch of 12-year-olds who think it's cool to cut themselves. Great. This is the reason why mental health education is so fucking important, and nobody else thinks so. Great. Cool. They cut themselves, take pictures, and show their friends and post it on Facebook, says Phillips. So not only are you cutting yourself, but you're showing everybody. Great. This is something that is so fucking hurtful to somebody who cut themselves. Because I cut myself when I was in middle school, and I had an actual problem. I had an addiction to self-harm that I had to go to therapy for years, and I have to be on medicine, and I had to be taken care of the correct way because I was really unstable. It's not something that should be a trend on social media. And I said this in the Cut for Zane video, but obviously people just keep making dumb fucking trends for attention because this is what this is. And it's ridiculous because these are uneducated, stupid fucking children who don't understand the importance of mental health and mental health problems, because cutting isn't just something they do, like kids do for attention. It's an actual problem. And things like this tag makes people like me or anyone else who is really self-harmed or is really self-harming look crazy. Jessica says it's known as the cutting challenge. And kids are taking to social media to post and boast. Society is so fucked. Boast about cutting yourself? What? One very concerned mother wrote, "Please talk to your children about the dangers of this game." I blame it on the parents, honestly, because if you don't educate your children, how are they supposed to know? And then everyone's an asshole and everybody's on social media. These fads come and go so quickly sometimes, we as parents don't notice it, says Jessica's mom. This isn't a fad, it's not a fucking trend, it's a fucking problem, and these kids are making fun of it. This is not a joke. Where are these people from? Crystal is hoping by speaking out, parents will take the time to talk to their kids. It's a bit late for that, don't you think, Crystal? In the last 5 years, we've seen a real increase in cutting, says child psychologist Gregory Jantz. Yes, we have, but clearly nobody takes it fucking seriously. It's also a symbol of belonging. A cutter usually knows other kids who are cutters and they belong in the same group. There's a sense of identity with that as well. No, and a psychologist said that? No, I disagree completely. This article itself is making fucking cutters look like a bunch of fucking psychopaths. It's not, you don't want to be friends with people who cut. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with releasing your pain. When you cut yourself, you release endorphins and you feel better. It's something that takes the pain away from here and puts it somewhere else. I would fucking know. I did it since I was 10 years old. How dare you say that it's like people who hang out with cutters or cutters, they believe that they belong in a group. I never felt like that. I always fucking felt crazy and isolated from everybody else. What is this? The risks of infection and scarring aside, Jessica hopes that the other kids understand it's just not worth it. It's not worth it, especially if you're doing it for a fucking game. Like, what is this? Honestly, I think it's a stupid new trend that middle schoolers are doing. So once again, this is where cutting looks like a trend. This is what makes cutting look like a big fucking joke. Cutting is not to be glorified. It should not be made into a trend. It is a fucking problem. It is something that comes along with a mental illness. It goes in the mental health category, and schools should really educate their kids on this because this middle school did a bad fucking job. You should learn about suicide and cutting and depression and things like that and learn how to cope with it and ask for help and speak out against things like this. It should have never been even made. Now, my take on this, because you guys know that I'm very opinionative, is that it's stupid, obviously, and don't fucking do it. But this is what makes cutting look like a joke. I was so ready to make this video and vent, but I have no words. I'm fucking speechless. People think that it's a trend or it's gonna go in style or out of style, like cutting's in right now. Like, no. I did it when I was depressed and I was being bullied and I had a lot of problems at home with my parents. Why are you doing it? Because it's cool? Like, that's fucked up. Because if I never wanted to do that, and if I regret anything in my life, it's making that first cut. Kids think it's cool. And pressuring other kids into doing it, those kids are fucked in the head and it all comes from the fucking parents. This is why I make the videos that I do. Everyone must think I'm fucking crazy, but this is why it's important. Because a lot of people don't recognize the significance of mental health awareness, because this is what happens. Stupid trends are made. I mean, I'm not a fucking psychologist. I'm not anything special. I'm a stupid kid from the internet, but I fucking know a lot better than these assholes. I can't. I'm so done. So yeah, that's pretty much that. My next video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So this week, leave me comments down in the bottom of this video, or hit up my Instagram or Twitter. I'll leave that stuff in the description. And leave me lots of questions. I'll try to answer all of them. Also my Tumblr and stuff if you want to ask anonymously. If you're going to ask on Tumblr, I would keep asking, because sometimes I miss messages, or I don't see them, so, or sometimes I don't even get them. But just ask a couple of times and I'll probably see it, and I'll answer them in the next video, which I'm going to be doing next Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed listening to me rant and rave about stupid people once again. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.